So, Clutch, did you get any snow in South Florida? I
No,
mean,
no,
wherever Florida you at.
no, no. Closest place to us that got snow was Tallahassee.
Well, why you on here looking like a snowman? Hey, hey, don't be late. Session lineup, episode 68. Fantasy Friday is in effect. We are back, season 2, such a lineup. And to the right of me, I got who?
People's champ, Hornets Nest, all-time wins leader, all-time money getter. Hornets Nest
Well,
legend.
I'm the people's champ.
Yes, sir. Last but not least, I got who checking it?
This is your boy Clutch, aka Domino, and you know something? I am swag.
Oh, we swag now. He might be he might be at the playoff hunt.
Yes, sir.
Clutch, well, you could make the argument he's the most clutch player ever.
Well, most clutch player ever. You got to get it to him. He's probably in the playoff hunt. And I am hosting, producing, uh, the smallest wins total leader, money getter, the least money getter in the Hornet Nest. GDO Keepovich. Well, it is Friday. Fantasy football is over. But such a lineup, we did some contests throughout the year. We will let you guys know. A lot of you guys already say, "Hey, I'm on it next year," so we will let you guys know. When you put it in the pot, they say in life, what you put in is what you get out of it. But we'll let you know when we're setting up to do these things and send this out. But this year, the first year, it was just the such a lineup cast. People champ, give us a breakdown of our stat man, people champ. Give us a
All right.
breakdown.
Our first contest, which ended a couple of weeks ago, Thursday night top dog, won by yours truly, the people's champ, first annual, number one, baby. Next contest was Monday night main man, which concluded a couple of weeks ago as well, which was won by Gino Kipovich. All right, and then we had our third contest, college game of the week, which ended on the last game for the national championship, which also was won by Gino Kipovich. So he won back-to-back contests. Good job. And then our next contest, which just ended this past week, upset pick of the week was won. Let's go over the scores there since it's fresh. We had the People's Champ at 7 points. We had DSPN 18.5 points. We had Clutch X Man at 23 points. We had Gino at 19.5 points. We had Unpredictable at 20 points. And we had Joe at 16.5. And our winner was final X Man Clutch with 23 points. Upset pick of the week. Good job, Clutch.
Good job, Club. Because hey, if y'all follow this show, you know the cast and co-hosts like to get on here and pick on Clutch sometimes about his thoughts and his predictions. But all I know is Clutch is gonna reach in the pot and get what he put in the pot and what others put in the pot. So let that be known. Watch who wins these things, and because a lot of people come off on this show and sound confident and laugh at others, but the numbers don't lie. Because Statman, he's the king of the numbers. So continue. Shout out to Clutch, man. Continue, Ray.
All right, so we got 2 contests that are still going, which they will end on Super Bowl night. One of those is called Road to the Super Bowl, and that's where we pick all the games in the playoffs, point spread, and the over and under. And right now, with 1 game left, our standing is Champ 8, Joe 13, Unpredictable 15, DSPN 9, Clutch 10, and Gino 11. So it's a tight race between Joe and Sims, Unpredictable, at 13 and 15. So as long as Joe don't match the same picks as Unpredictable, he got a chance. Right. And our last and final contest is called NFL Game of the Week, which will be the Super Bowl game. And it will end on the Super Bowl night. And our point leaders are Champ at 20, Joe at 24, Unpredictable at 23, DSPN at 24, Clutch at 15, and Gino at 24. So it's a tight race between 4 contestants. 3 of them got 24 and 1 of them got 23. So that's going to go down to the last kick of the game.
Thank you, Statman. Great. We appreciate what you do. Yes, the dog do too. The dog appreciate your hard work, Statman. And we want to shout out. Can I shout out your school?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we want to shout out South Lawn Rockets, and them making it to the championship. They played without a gym. They're getting a new gym built, so they played without a gym, and they achieved great success this season. And we're gonna push them next season. Y'all get them sponsorships in, because we like giving back to the community and things of that nature. So we're gonna build with the Rockets. The Rockets done built the new stadium. We're gonna build us a studio. But let's get it. It won't come out that pot, them 2 pots I'm going in to collect the winnings. But I ain't do well in the playoffs. But the year-long thing, I could have wrapped it up last week. But I went with the Bills, because we started doing our picks, giving them straight to Champ. And I just knew Joe was going with 15, Pat Mahomes, and the Chiefs, and they went with the Bills too. And I went under. So I got some work to do this week and next to figure out. But we'll talk about the Super Bowl on our next show next Thursday. And we should be airing on Nationwide Sounds at least by next week on that app, and also Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So we'll touch the Super Bowl topic then, and see who I can win 3 for my voice will be appreciated on this show. And you guys follow me. You follow me, and we're gonna get us some money. Well, Clutch, that you seem like the MVP of upsets. You might have upset a lot of people in your life, broken a lot of hearts, maybe, I don't know. But you seem like our upset MVP. We wanted to discuss who is the MVP fantasy basketball of the first half of the NBA season. People Champ, do you have a MVP?
Normally I would go with the hometown guy. I know they're trying to promote him, my boy Jason Tatum, but I'm not gonna go with him. I'm gonna say who's having, to me personally, who's having an outstanding year this year. I'm gonna say Karl Anthony Towns. He went from just being purely hated by Ant-Man over there in the West to coming over here to the East and finding great success. All his numbers across the board have picked up. He's one of the top centers in the league right now, if not the second best one. So that's who if I had a vote right now, that's who I would give it to.
That's a good one. That kind of made me ashamed to say mine. That was a good one. But I know who can get me out of that. I need Clutch to come through with some spicy, did it. Clutch. Clutch, who was your first half MVP?
I'm gonna go with Tyrese Maxey from Philly, man. He's
Great
been
job,
putting up
Clutch.
some big numbers. Big numbers, man. Big numbers.
Tyrese Maxey for MVP.
Big numbers.
And that would be an upset. And we know on this show
would be.
who is certified king of the upset. Clutch. So I'm gonna go with Greek Freak, man. How many he has one MVP, right? I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Greek Freak because I think American born players can't win the MVP anymore. Because my second pick was gonna be SGA. Just because he seemed to be left off last year. He seemed to be snubbed last year. But I'm gonna go with Greek Freak the first half because it looked like it was over. It looked like they had crashed and burned.
He got
And
two.
he got two.
Yeah.
Well, I want to change my pick. Well, my second half gonna be SGA, but we're gonna the first half. Somebody kind of fought back, and he's on my fantasy basketball team, so he has kept that team alive when Chet Holmgren went down, Brandon Ingram went down, Brandon Miller went down for the year. Greek Freak has kept my fantasy team. The head ain't above water, but the nose is. Kept us afloat, and you got little scumbags that's on this show that sending me trade requests for the man that's holding my team together. So we'll touch in with other guys and see who their first half MVP was. I think Trigger Man had that question, and just thoughts. I don't know what just thoughts and well wishes and miss those guys that aren't on the show today, and we shall see them soon. So let's take it back. They say they were done with the '90s. I miss my son saying that. Unpredictable. But we're not done with the '90s. I want to know what two NBA players in the '90s that would have been the best fantasy basketball duo, if fantasy basketball was in the '90s. What two players throughout the '90s would have been the best duo? Clutch, you got something?
I'm gonna go with Jordan and Olajuwon.
Woo!
Jordan's gonna be scoring the points, playing defense, steals, and all that. And Olajuwon's gonna be dominating the paint, baby.
I like that. I like that. What you got, champ? I'm gonna see what we got.
I'm gonna go with two players off the same team. Karl Malone and John Stockton.
Woo! Woo! When the other guys get back, we gotta do this again. Cause y'all done took 2, 3. I know I gotta go back to my list.
And you got to realize, Olajuwon was coming off a championship season, 94-95. They won the
And
championship that year.
that means nothing in fantasy. Nothing. But I understand the popularity, because we're talking about like the number one pick, but the popularity does enhance that. And you want somebody that's winning. Elijah won in the 90s between 18 I mean, ooh, Jesus. Between 1989 in the 90 season and 1998 in the 99 season, Olajuwon played 689 games, averaged 38 minutes a game, scored 23.9 a game points per game, rebounds 11.6, assists 3 assists, 1.8 steals per game, 3.5 blocks a game. He made no 3, but free throws, he had I think 4.7 free throws made a game out of 6.3 attempted, and the rebounds he had what he had 2.9 offensive and 8.7. That's a guy. That's a guy that's top 6 in scoring during the 90s. And who's you said Jordan? Okay, he said Jordan. Jordan had averaged 38.4 points a game during the 90s. Rebounds per game 6.3, assists per game 5.1, 2.3 steals per game, 0.7 blocks. We know Jordan got to the free throw line. Free throws made 11. Free throws attempted 23. Ooh, is that real? Oh no, I'm sorry. That's field goals. I'm sorry. I was gonna say no, that can't be. 35%. They go, man. They're gonna tear me up. No, yeah, he made 6.6 free throws out of 7.9 free throw attempts. Shot 83% from the line. I think your team would have been mighty nice. Mighty nice. Champ said Karl Malone. And this is another team that should have won championships if it weren't for Jordan. Olajuwon, you picked Olajuwon, you picked the champs. But we all understand Karl Malone led scoring in that 90s decade. Karl Malone also played 785 games at 38 minutes a night. 27. He led score 27.2 a game, 10.7 rebounds a game, 3.7 assists per game, 1.4 steals, and almost a block a game. His free throw, he shot 75% from free throws. Unlike Shaq, if I wanted to pick Shaq, he would kill me in the free throw department. But yeah, Karl Malone is up there. So that duo, let me see if I can find cause I know how to find Mr. Stockton. Just hit assist. Mr. Stockton led the 90s in assists right in front of one of my childhood heroes, Tim Hardaway, the father. Stockton, 35 minutes a night, at 15 points per game, 3 rebounds a game, 12 assists a game, 2.3 steals per game, shot 51.6 from field goal, Made almost a three a night. Shot 40% from three, but we know he had that. He had Hornacek. Free throw percentage 82% from the free throws. He hit about 3.5 a game and went to the line 4 times. That's a squad. Let me go back. To find mine. I forgot mine. I don't know what the young folk call it. Glazed. I done glazed y'all y'all two picks. I done glazed y'all two picks, and I done forgot mine. Okay, I had Hakeem and Stockton. So both of y'all took them two. And Karl Malone was really on my mental, but I didn't have him. So I'm gonna go with these two I got left. I don't know, man. Because I'm gonna put this in the group. And when I get the other guys' picks, we might revisit this and put it in the group and let the people in the Facebook group choose. Don't forget, you want to join the Facebook group, it's at the top. Just hit the button and it'll take you to the page. I'm well, I got scroll a little far from my player. Oh goodness. Oh no, I'm still on assists. That's why I had to look so far, I guess. Okay. My first player is David Robinson, the Admiral. 37 minutes a night, 24.4 points a game, 11.5 rebounds a game, 3 assists a game, 1.6 steals a game, 3.4 blocks a game. He wasn't shooting threes, but free throws made. 7 free throws made with 9.7 attempted. He's a nice guy. And a nice guy gets the perks from the refs. So I'm gonna have Dave Robinson out there. Now this next one, whew, he's in front of Stockton in points. Hold on, let's see if I can get him to the top of the list. Oh, I know how to. Hold on. With Dave Robinson, I got this guy. And Dave Robinson's gonna be the nice guy on my team. But you gotta have a little jerk, a little rascal. And I'm going with Gary Payton. Gary Payton gonna give me 35 a night, 16 points, 3.8 rebounds at the point guard position, 6.8 assists, and 2.3 steals, tying up with Jordan, Stockton, and Pippen at that. Not really a block. Free throws 6.6 made out of 13 point. Oh no, that's field goals. That keep getting me. Might shoot a three, make a three a night. Free throws made 2.4 out of 3.4. So he wasn't getting to the line like that. I don't know. Dave Robinson in the glove, Gary Payton. I don't know if they can contend with the two y'all put on the board. But we're gonna check in with the other guys and see. I'm thinking they're gonna have the same players y'all got, but we will see.
Well, you know all of them gonna have Jordan.
I don't know that fantasy wise. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna ask the question on Facebook, on our Facebook page, and see because I want people to understand. I'm saying fantasy wise. If we had fantasy basketball in the '90s, but so you think Jordan and who? The clutch team, Jordan and Elijah one.
Yeah, Jordan, Elijah one. Somebody might stick in Jason Kidd because he averaged a triple double just about.
I tell you who. Well, look, all right. Since we got that out of the way, we'll touch back with that because that to me that's I don't know. It just popped in my mind like, hey man, 30 years ago, what would have happened if we'd have had fantasy basketball? And we'll revisit that with different decades maybe over the spring months. I like that though, but I'm just not quite sure of my team after you guys named those people. Okay, who would have been the first pick in the 1995 NBA fantasy draft? Who, not who you would have picked. Well, I guess yeah, but who you would have picked and who the masses would have picked. And I guess Jordan wasn't in the league in '95, was he?
No, he was out, 95, 96. That's when he went to,
No, yeah, because he
uh,
wasn't
yeah.
he wasn't in
He was playing
94,
baseball.
95. It was
Yeah.
94, 95. He was out. And I
Yeah.
think the start of 95. So when the draft happened, the fantasy draft would have happened. It'd have been a slick guy. One of you slick guys that be picking y'all picked the Browns running back and stuff late. People that might come back late. Somebody would have had Jordan on their squad and he would have showed up towards the end, the springtime on the season.
Yeah.
People champ. Who do you got? First pick, 1995 fantasy.
So,
AOL.com. I don't know what kind of computer, one of them big booty computer. The big back computer. We doing we doing the fantasy draft. Who you got going first?
I'm gonna go. I think I might have did this a little wrong, but I'm gonna go. Antonio McDyess.
What?
Shit.
I think I did it kind of wrong.
Oh, McDice. Okay, yeah, you can have McDice. Yeah, because I damn sure don't want it.
Okay. Like how? Like how did you?
I was thinking more so the 1995 draft itself.
Oh no,
Who
my bad.
who would be the number one?
All right, I'm finna send you something, champ. I'm finna. Can you see it? I mean, if I send it, can you see it?
Yeah, I got it.
And I'm gonna go with you, Clutch. Oh, yeah. Woo! The best rookie on the board. I tell you. Clutch. Who
I'm
would be
going.
your fantasy? Your and the masses first fantasy pick of the 1995.
I'm going with the young big fella.
Shaquille.
Shaquille O'Neal averaged
OD.
29, 11, 2.5 blocks. I'm going with the young big fella.
He was a superstar.
Superstar.
I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. I can see Shaq. Now your free throws is gonna be,
Yeah.
you
Now,
know,
it was a toss up between him and David Robinson, but Shaq was just more dominant, so that's why I went with him.
shout out to David Robinson, my pick on my 90s team. But it's going what kind of league we were playing in. DSPN probably would have been what, about 3 or 4. I don't know how he is, about 31. He wouldn't have been the commissioner of the league and have free throws and all that. So Shaq might would have got off in this league. Okay, mine was, let me go back. I had Shaq. I had 3 possibles. Shaq, Hakeem, and my Hakeem pick would have went off of Hakeem driving 27 And this is the 94-95 season, leading into the 95 draft, fantasy draft, the hypothetical fantasy draft. Hakeem would have had 27.8. Hold on, this stat list. Okay, rebounds would have had 10 rebounds a night. The 3.5 assists. The 3.5 assists a night really did something for me. No, did he? Akeem would have had 1.8 blocks a night. I mean, steals per night. I need that. And Akeem would have had 3.4 blocks a night. With 3.3 turnovers a night. If we was in 3-0 DSPN league, those turnovers would be on there. And that's not bad for me, for somebody to handle the ball as much as Akeem.
I'm ready.
Oh yeah, hey, I know it'll take you long to get ready, baby. No, did it? People chat. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with my boy. I just got through choosing Karl Malone. He played
Karl
all 82 games, averaged 26.7, 10 rebounds, field goal percentage 53%, 26% from 3-point range. So he did shoot a few.
Yeah.
6.3 free throws made per game, and how many assists? 3.5 assists and 1.6 steals. So that's a good number there.
And a block.
And a block.
Interesting. You see number 5? Jamal Mashburn. He played. Hey, that's another little. If we were rolling with 6 men tonight, I had Jamal Mashburn in the top. And I think one of the gentlemen mentioned it couldn't have been D, but I think Unpredictable had mentioned Mashburn before. Either you Champ or Unpredictable.
Unpredictable.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see is that who he gonna pick. Especially since I just sent that to the group board. But centers, not centers, centers. Those. I mean, well, power forward Karl Malone. Those Shaq, Hakeem, and Karl Malone. That would have now Hakeem played the previous season had played 72. Shaquille had played 79, and Karl Malone played all 82. So yeah.
And another thing, back then, every team had a good center. So unlike today's game, everybody got no center. So you could have waited on drafting a center in your draft a little longer than today's draft. If today's draft you want a center, you got to go ahead and get one because it ain't but about 5 or 6 something like that. So that's the difference right there.
You just upped your Karl Malone. You just upped your Karl Malone pick in our face.
That's why I drafted Rudy Gobert early.
You think Rudy Gobert going top 2 rounds in 1995?
No.
I'm talking about this year.
Right. Well, that's all we got for Fantasy Friday this week. Just stay tuned. The Facebook group is going every day, and we're having fun in there. Stay tuned to all these different ways you can hear the show. Comment. Make sure you comment, and we interact with those. We've taken suggestions and things like we in basketball season. Y'all been hitting me up like, hey, and we listen. We're a family, man. Clutch, you got anything to take us out here?
Yeah. Years in is neither an end nor a beginning, but a going on with all the wisdom that experience can instill in us.
Hey, season 2. That's the way you start season 2. I like that. I'm gonna clip that and keep it for my personal repertoire. But we look to see the other guys next week. And like I said, man, keep us lifted and we'll keep you all lifted. Peace.